Gold prices rose on Friday as bets on a near-term U.S. Federal Reserve rate cut increased, and as talks between the United States and Iran over the latter's nuclear program intensified. Gold futures for June delivery on the COMEX division of the New York Mercantile Exchange settled up $12.90 at $179.80 a troy ounce. For the week, gold gained 3.2%, the biggest weekly gain in 3 months. Spot gold, which is the current price of gold, rose 1.2% on the day to $1,979.56 an ounce by 2:34 p.m. ET, 1834 GMT. The price of gold has been moving up recently due to growing expectations that the Fed will soon start cutting interest rates. Rate cuts typically boost gold prices because they make the metal more competitive with other investments that offer higher yields. In addition, gold is seen as a safe investment during geopolitical uncertainty, and we have plenty of that right now with the war in Ukraine and the standoff with Iran over its nuclear program. Earlier this week, the US and Iran held indirect talks in Oman, and it looks like those talks are intensifying. On Friday, the Wall Street Journal reported that the U.S. is considering a new sanctions package targeting Iran's metals industry. The goal would be to pressure Iran to come to the negotiating table. Of course, gold tends to benefit from geopolitical uncertainty. So, if the U.S. and Iran are getting into a war of some kind, gold prices could rise even further. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Right now, we're just talking about a potential new sanctions package. It's not clear if it would actually be implemented, and even if it is, it's not clear how Iran would respond. That said, the fact that the U.S. is even considering this option shows just how serious the standoff is becoming. If things continue to escalate, we could see gold prices shoot up in the weeks and months ahead. Now, I know there are a lot of people out there who are bearish on gold, who think that it's a waste of money and that it has no real value. But I would challenge you to look at the price of gold over the long term. If you zoom out and take a look at the bigger picture, you'll see that gold has been on a steady uptrend for decades. Even though there have been some short-term fluctuations, the long-term trend is clear. So if you're one of those people who think that gold is a waste of money, I would encourage you to reconsider. Now may be a good time to buy gold, especially if you're worried about the future of the US dollar. Gold is often seen as a safe investment during times of economic uncertainty. And with all of the challenges facing the US economy right now, that's more true than ever. So what do you think? Is gold a good investment right now? Let me know in the comments below.